So, hey everyone, as Humera mentioned, my name is Ryan Phillips. I'm currently a culture engineer at Microsoft, working with the inclusive design team. I graduated from the University of Oklahoma with my master's in computer science in the spring of 2015. I'd like to start today by sharing with you a secret, something that you won't believe in, and you'll sort of want to believe in like you believe in Santa Claus. The secret is that it's actually easier to innovate by being inclusive from the beginning. Let me repeat. It's actually easier to innovate by bringing people of all abilities and all backgrounds to the design table from the beginning. It's really that simple. I came to face with this secret during a 48-hour design sprint with the Minecraft team at Microsoft. During the sprint, we talked to tons of different users of all different types of backgrounds. But one story really stood out. And that was the story of Jenny. Jenny shared with us that her only motivation for playing the game was to provide support and encouragement to her 11-year-old niece, who happened to be a huge fan of the game. The only problem was that Jenny suffers from color blindness, low vision, and extreme motor disabilities, making it extremely difficult for her to go through the long process of signing up, signing into the game, and learning all the controls. So over the next 48 hours, we took this as our design challenge. How might we provide a lightweight way for people like Jenny to support and encourage the people they love using Microsoft? Even though we came up with hundreds of ideas, one really stood out. And that was an idea that we stole from the Hunger Games that allowed people from outside the game to drop in resources using little capsules to players in the game with little notes that encourage and support them on their journeys. Come on. What we found, though, is that this solution is actually valuable to so many more people beyond Jenny. It allows parents around the world to better connect with their children. It allows teachers to better connect with their students. And it all started with designing for one unique individual. And this is the key of inclusive design. Start by understanding a user or a group of people who are excluded from a product or service. Learn from their diversity and build a product that you can then extend to many more people. Like I said, this all starts by recognizing that each one of us designs our own personal biases into every product that we create. Our experiences are baked into those products. So we have to bring everyone to the design table and learn from those opportunities. Because whether it's a cognitive, social, or physical difference, having everyone at the design table from the beginning and learning and empathizing with their perspective, just like Frederick mentioned earlier with his kids, benefits everyone. The last step of this is taking it and extending it from a single user through a persona spectrum. Because whether it's a permanent, temporary, or situational disability, we all face these mismatches with our lives on a daily basis. And because we all face mismatches on a daily basis, we all face disabilities on a daily basis. Because according to the World Health Organization, a disability is no longer a personal health condition. It's a mismatch between a human and their environment. This is the essence of my job at Microsoft, bringing this culture and this inclusivity to every single team, whether it's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, or the envisioning teams that are thinking 5 to 10 years out in the future. But the greatest secret of all that we find is that it's actually so easy to get started. And I'll encourage every one of you in the next 10, 15 minutes as we go to lunch. Find someone who's different from you. Find someone who speaks a different language. Someone who grew up in a different neighborhood. And learn from them. Empathize with them. Because by bringing everyone together, only amazing things can happen. Thank you.